I'm here, boy! Woo! Woo! Alright, so this is pretty cool because I'm at a good vantage point right now to actually point out everywhere that I usually fish. So this is St. Thomas. That place over there, this right here, this is Tatch Key. This entire thing is an island. It's like a stretch about a mile long. And then you look over here, there's Luango, Grass Cay, St. John. St. John, that's where we're going tomorrow. Tortola. These places right here are the best fishing spots that I've ever fished at. This place is Joost Van Dyke back here. This is where we're going. This is where I grew up fishing. So from here to here, we would go up. So it's almost like a river system, right? We would start here and then we would drift down to this little speck that you see right there. And then if I zoom in, you can see that's a rock. So that's a protrusion about 40 feet deep in certain places. So you just go out there, drop an anchor, and fish from right there. You just catch mega monsters. This place right over here, this is a hotel. Would fish along this entire bank, catch sharks, GTs, everything. It's so cool because this trip was almost not gonna happen. Like, I haven't been here in 8 years, and now that I'm ready to start bass and Basslines, I'm starting it home. So I'm not even starting with freshwater fishing, which is cool because it's perfect because I started off in this ocean right here. Alright, so it's about that time to head out to the beach here at Kmart. Just picked up a rod for my reels. Got these guys here. Alright, so we're finally here. These are my stomping grounds right here. This is Koki Beach, also one of the best beaches in the world. Right now it's full of tourists. It's full of tourists because it's full of fish. All along there. That's Coral World Ocean Park right there. This is where I used to work. I used to catch sharks and all of that. All kinds of fish in there. The aquarium. And we're about to get to it. I haven't been here for 8 years, so let's see what we catch. Alright, so I switched to GoPro mode and we're about to fish the basics right over here. This place, every day as a kid, this is where I learned how to throw a line. This pool right here, we would catch fish and like keep them in there as a live well for a good while. This is Little Man's Rock right here, that's what they call it. Those two rocks out there, that's fishing rock. So we're doing some really light fishing right now. Got this nice little push button reel from Adventurer. You know, it's not a bait caster or whatever. And the bait of choice is bread. And then we got these guys right here. This is the escargot of the sea. And these are called whelks. Fish go crazy for these things. Okay, so what we're using first is bread. We're just gonna kind of push the hook right up in there. And it can't be stale bread either. You gotta be able to push it all the way around the hook and remold it like dough. When I'm down here, I usually use a hand line for the simple fact that it's like you gotta be quick on the draw when these things bite because it's bread. It's not like, you know, a piece of squid or something that would stay on the hook for a long time. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch up some tactics. Oh no, I'm gonna take a few more casts with the bread because I'm seeing them out there. All right, we're trying it with the whelk now. Just gonna run it through the foot because that's the toughest part. It's not going to go anywhere after that. That goes off the hook. They really wanted it. Oh yeah, fish on! Fish on! First fish in the Virgin Islands. Hell yeah, after 8 years. What is it? What is it? What is it? No, 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 stay for the rock, stay for the rock, stay for the rock! Woo! Yeah! Feels pretty good. Wonder what it is. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on, baby. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Check that out. This is actually one of the fish that I was after. Stoplight parrotfish. And look at the colors on this thing. They have so much energy. They fight so hard. These are basically the ocean carp. Here, if I can get a good handle on him. Like, there's no spikes, but they fight so hard that sometimes, and they're slippery. Check out those teeth. Those teeth crunch up the coral, right? And look at the colorations. That's why they call this a stoplight parrotfish, because it's just all red. So these guys are responsible for a lot of the sand that you'd see on all of these beaches. All of this white sand, parrotfish poop is basically what that is. We're gonna get some pictures. We're gonna get this guy back into the water. What a first catch. First cast out there. Love it. Let's get some more. It's going on YouTube, Elijah. Target is yellowtail snapper. Alright, little change of tactics. For whatever reason, there's nothing biting on the bread, which is absolutely strange. So, switching to hard plastic, and we'll see what we do. We already got some houndfish after the bait. Let's see if we can get one of these guys. All right, nothing else worked, so we're back in the original spot. Let's see how this goes.
Back in this spot.
Each and every day of my life. This is how I spent it. So now that you have a little bit of a better view, that's the main observatory. So this is open water, and that buoy line, if we had a kayak, it's out there where we would have been catching GTs, horse-eyed jack, mackerel, grouper, like just everything. It's such an insane fishery here. Alright, so we're switching spots. This is the other side of the beach. This is Water Bay. We're going right over there on that point to see if we can't catch some snappers, maybe some shellfish. It would be really cool to catch porcupine fish. Some of the biggest fish that I've ever caught. I caught them right here. See, there's a tarpon right there. Got it! Got it! Woo! Come here, boy! Come here, boy! Woo! Oh, you got off! Oh, God! Insane! I had that tarpon on the hook and it got away. All right, time for some big fish redemption. There's a stingray that came up right after. This is how rich this place is. It's like there's fish after fish after fish. I'm surprised I didn't see a shark yet. Let me find this guy again and I'll just cast right on top of him. He should be... So I lost that tarpon because of several different rookie mistakes. First one being that my drag was way too heavy. To be fair though, I was not expecting to see a tarpon, much less hook into one. So what I did next, I decided to go back to Koki Beach and cast out a line while I was snorkeling, which is how I usually do it, and then I run into this guy. See, I grew up on this beach and I would see turtles like swimming around and coming up for air and all of that, but out at Fishing Rock, for my entire lifetime, I've never seen a turtle just at the bottom, chilling, looking at everything that we're doing and just being as chill as this turtle is being. And that's such a big plus to the first episode of Bass and Basslines. Like, it's amazing. I caught like 1 of 10 target species, but you know, at least I got that really good footage of fishing in paradise. See, the original plan was to start off in freshwater and build a channel and then work my way to going back home and introducing you guys to my fishing lifestyle. And it's crazy because now that's just to the top of the queue. This trip wasn't centered around fishing. It was more family oriented and relaxation because, you know, it's only once in a blue moon that you get to go back home and enjoy all of these beaches and coves and the water. At this point, if you're still tuned in, you either really liked the blog or you really like fishing or you really like the beaches. Hopefully it's all 3. So in the comments, tell me about your fishing lifestyle. Where did you start fishing? What got you into it? Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel. It would mean the world if you do. This video is a landmark for me because out of the thousands of fish that I've ever caught in my lifetime, these fish are the first ones that I've ever hooked on film, which is great because my friends that don't understand why I like fishing so much, now I can show it off to them. I'm Nico J. Keep those lines tight.